Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're doing good. Today I'm back with a couple more reviews. One is a individual review. This one, Kenneth Cole, Mankind Legacy. This is perhaps a flanker to the original Mankind from the same house. Recently I did get Kenneth Cole for him, and previously I did review Kenneth Cole, the Copper Black. I think also Kenneth Cole Black, and then perhaps there's another one Kenneth Cole, something that white and black, matte black bottle. Anyway, so I have reviewed like 4 to 5, and there are not that many reviews on my channel on this house. But just like Jean, I feel this house is really underrated. But not all fragrances are great. I smelled a few days back Mankind Hero. I think, yeah, that's the one. And then this one, I picked up this one. The Hero was quite nice, but it was similar to something else. Perhaps I'll pick it up maybe next time. So this one really caught me off guard, like how nice. I did not think of it much looking at this simple packaging and the box. That's how you cannot judge a book by its cover only. You have to really read the book. So basically, yeah, let's talk about this after a few days of testing. I have it on my hand. This is a very, very heavily underrated fragrance, especially for people who love citrus, kind of like a fresh, long-lasting fragrances. People who ask for longevity. This fragrance does have longevity. Very to my surprise. So if you like fragrance like Versace Polo Blue, check it out. Okay, so this is I think a release of 2019, perhaps. I forgot the exact year. And there total, I think total there are 5 from Fragrantica. I'm reading Mankind, Mankind Hero, Mankind Legacy, this one, Mankind Ultimate, and Mankind Unlimited. So I don't know if there are more, but those are the 5 they're showing so far on the top. So the particular one we're talking about, I'll show you the presentation and I'll tell you what are the notes, how it smells to me, longevity, seasons to wear, who is it for, if it's worth looking at or not. That's what we do usually. So here's the box. The box kind of looks very simple to be honest. And I have seen many companies make this kind of blue boxes, give you the idea it's going to be a fresh blue daytime summer fragrance, perhaps. Very nice, kind of like a marine blue, or I don't know what blue you call this, blue cadet, I don't know. So basically it looks like the sky also, and the name in the center. Okay, so I remember Aqua Essenziale blue or Aqua Essenziale, one of those Aqua Essenziale, I think the original one had this kind of color. So EDT concentration 100 mil, nothing really happening at the sides. The back you find some of the information. This is perhaps made in USA or UK, I don't know. So you see it's maybe in France. Okay, so the ingredients and all that, the silver shiny up there, down there, and at the base you find the batch code and all that. So basically, okay, box, not much. Oh, box was here, sorry. So the bottle is really pretty. All this time it was not showing. It's basically got this beautiful light color blue juice, violet blue juice, and the bottle is very nice. I really liked the silver all the way around, kind of like a chrome finish at the side. I think these are mostly plastic, but it's nice touch. Looks really nice. It looks like a nicely polished pebble. And the name of the fragrance, yeah, he picked up a little bit of a fingerprint and all that. So I really like the way bottle looks. If it was outdoors, you would see nice sky colored juice. Okay, so the cap here is also chromish, and the cap, yeah, it's metal. Atomizer is good. I'm wearing this on my right hand, so let's spray here. Oh man, I'm spraying on my bottles. Okay, once more. Okay, the atomizer, you can see it shoots okay, not the best sprayer, but does its job, clicks onto place. So let me tell you quickly what are the notes on this. According to Fragrantica, Italian, mandarin, clary sage, nutmeg, balsam fir, pink pepper, rosemary, amarice, cedar, and vetiver. So this is the notes breakdown for this perfume. And let me check, yeah, 2019 release. So when I read the notes breakdown, and I actually tested this fragrance first, on my hand. I did not look at the notes. And when I saw the notes, I was kind of confused. Is it the same fragrance they're describing? Because I'm not smelling any of that in particular that is described in Fragrantica. Perhaps people voted for it. But when I sprayed this, first thing that comes to mind is fresh linen. Like, yes, there is mandarin orange sort of smell, but very fresh, blue, citrusy, oceanic, like a very nice blue accord, And that blue accord actually, if there's a smell of a sky, like clear blue skies, this is what it smells like. Nice, like a little lemonade. There are fragrances like this one. I'm going to do another review after this, so that's there. Like Lo Parkenzo, if you know these fragrances, it reminds me of those kind of fragrances. And very pleasant, man, very beautiful. It's like a sporty, fresh, like a energy blast. It's like a, it brings like a freshness to the room. That's the first thing that I noticed, and I absolutely love it. And at that point, I could not tell, like this fragrance is trying to be a clone of something. Like I cannot tell you this is a clone of Versace Puro meets Polo Blue. It has like resemblance to many fragrances in the past, but not really pinpoint accurate clone of anything. I could not actually detect because this fragrance changes, like after wearing it for 15, 20 minutes, the freshness goes out a little bit and starts becoming woody. At that point, I was thinking Versace Menu Fresh because that's also like a lemon, the star fruit, like carambola, and then followed by the cedar, and then I think this ISO is super heavy. So this one reminds me of that pattern, but not really that fragrance all the way. I absolutely love the opening. This is, some people may say this is designer like. It's pretty designer like, and I love that. I am the designer guy. And I can tell you, if you love simple things in life, you're going to like this fragrance a lot. So if, let's say, people say it's a cheapie, it's a bargain fragrance, it's okay for that. Yeah, I'm not going to go that way. It's not really that cheap. The price I paid for this was 43 or $44 after, like he gave me a little bit of a discount, but it was 40 something dollars. So some of you say, isn't that expensive? I'm like, yeah, I live in a different part of the world, so by the time it gets here, added tax, VAT, profit, it becomes double the price. Basically, this is supposed to be 20, 25 bucks. I saw Fragrantica comments. So in USA, you are expected to pay sometimes 15, $20, man. At that price, if I was in States, I would buy the whole line. If it was 15, 20 bucks, I would get all of them at one go. Okay. But sadly, we cannot. We have to spend our hard earned money and times are kind of tight. I'm still buying fragrances to make content. So I hope you appreciate that I don't get anything for free. So this one, going back to this, man, the mentions of the pink pepper, balsam flower, rosemary, those never really happened for me. I mean, I did not really see the spicy aspect of it. If you really think about it, yeah. If you think like, hey, yeah, there's some spices in there. So you start digging your nose like on your like skin, and you start smelling really hard. Yeah, then you can detect some, but it doesn't really become anything green to my nose. That it doesn't really become anything spicy that much, but it has a masculinity which comes with the blue vibe. So think of like a mild spicy blue fragrance, and then the base is pretty much like a woody kind of a base, and it gets kind of green. Okay, so blue, ozonic, mandarin orange, mild spicy, and then that greenness. Okay, so I cannot say it's a vetiver or whatever, but in short, this fragrance is really nice to wear. That's the most important thing. And even in the colder months now, we still have winter. Surprisingly, in Bangladesh, it's still going on 12, 13 degrees in the morning. It pushed really well. I mean, I bought that day 4 fragrances of 5, but I spread all of them on different parts of my hands, on my neck. But this one I could detect. I can tell you, like amongst all of those, I could detect this pretty long time. I got it about 5 to 6 hours in colder months. Longevity, projection wise, it was like on my hoodie. So it was next to my neck. Basically, I sprayed on my hoodie where the head cover is, so I could definitely detect it. So this one was projecting still, like in the nice breeze. It's a nice cold weather freshie as well. So I am really looking forward to this, wearing this in the summers. If the summer starts, things starts warming up, no more cold weathers. I think this is gonna shine even more. So that added performance is a bonus. I got good performance. You guys go check it. Spray on a piece of paper, but mostly spray it on your hand or your skin. See if your skin chemistry works with it or not. So this is really, really, really beautiful fragrance. Like this is what I really loved about it, and I picked it up. I believed in this fragrance. Amazing. I have got some great fragrances this last year and this year. This is one of them. I'm very happy I got this. So I guess I like simple things in life. This is kind of mild soapy as well. Okay. Yeah. Now I can see a little bit of that spiciness coming. Yeah. Okay. Maybe on the clothes is different. Like on my hoodie, it was smelling more like a Versace Purum aquatic polo blue, but on my skin, it's warming up and spicing up like platinum egoist a bit. Okay, so yeah, nice little perfume, masculine, fresh. Women love it. I mean, I have shown it to her, and then she said, "Wow, this is the best out of the 4, 5 you got." And that does it. Like I have seen. This is truth. Women do not like expensive niche oud rose. I mean, it's a general statement, but in most part, like on most part, if you ask like normal people who are not frag heads, ask the ladies, do you like this oud rose, Cambodian oud? This is like Barnier, sort of like a, it got us, I don't know, like that animal, right? What's that animal? The skanky smell that the people have, I forget, whatever Kuros has, some of the other ones have. So, women don't really, I don't think they're a very big fan of that. Women really love pleasant smells like that can they can relate to. Especially they like Versace Purum kind of fragrances on men. That's why it's a Dior Sauvage does so well, Blood de Chanel does so well. And on most part, freshies are welcome. But our favorite fragrances, women don't really approve that much. That's just sorry to say. But this kind of fragrances, if you live in a tropical zone or an island, this is gonna work for you day to day basis. You're gonna get like 4 or 5 backup bottles. It can become your signature scent for all I know, right? So Castorium, I was thinking of Castorium, and there's one more, not beaver. There's another animal, right? So yeah, anyway, you guys know what I was talking about. So this is gonna be perhaps a good compliment garner if you're going for a date during the daytime, cinemas, office. It will cover many things. Gym, amazing. So you don't really have to go like crazies like on the sprayer. So that's the good thing. So overall, I think if you ask me to criticize, I'll give two criticism because to be fair, first thing, this is nothing new. I mean, you're not gonna find any niche quality like you're looking for, you never smelled before. This is not going to do it for you. Second thing I can think of is this fragrance has a little bit of a generic smell. Like it's kind of like on the synthetic side. It's not the most natural smelling perfume. So keep those in mind. I mean, if the money spent versus what you get most of the good stuff. Okay, so 85% achievement, 15% like you go missing, but that's okay. It's not like a deal breaker. So for me, Mankind Legacy, Kenneth Cole, I was gonna give this kind of fragrance usually give like 8, 8.5. I was gonna give it like a 9 out of 10 because I really like the price point. If you like Aqua Essentielle Bleu, if you like fragrances like that Kenzo, Low Power Kenzo, or Versace Purum Polo Blue for that matter, if this kind of fragrances that, in your love like not section, love side of things, this is going to work for you. Check it out. Really nice fragrance, and I think this can be someone's signature scent, especially if you live in a country like Malaysia, Indonesia. This can be a daily drive. Okay, so do let me know what you think of this fragrance, and that's my rating. Have a nice day. We have one more review, then we'll upload this. Take care.